Congratulations, Mom and Dad. How has it been, sis, to see all the people that have been like watching your video and talking about it? What's that been like?
Oh my goodness, it's been amazing. What a crazy way to become first-time parents and welcome a baby into this world. But it's been so sweet just to see how many people have rallied around her.
And yes, they say baby Josie is a subtle nod to Bills quarterback Josh Allen. After all, she was literally born a Bills fan.
I think at least for that first game, Josie was our good luck charm.
Liz Royce, NBC News.
The Bills Mafia is growing. All right, that's Nightly News for this Monday. I'm Tom Yamas. Thanks so much for watching. Tonight and always, we're here for you. Good night.
We're going to have a little dessert before dinner tonight. That's how we do things around here.
But for now, that's the CBS Evening News. See you soon on Plus.
And right back here tomorrow. Have a great night. We'll see you then.
I was injured in a car crash. I had no idea how
Oh,
much my knees
I
I called the Barnes firm.
When a drug hit my son, I have so many questions
Yeah,
about
I think so.
these cases. I called the Barnes
Everything
firm.
is working, but I don't have
That's all I could have made.
much time.
Your case is often worth more than insurance offers. Call the Barnes firm to find out what your case
You
could
say it's 1 hour now.
We will help you get the
I
best
don't put it
results.
now. If you don't put it now, it's 1 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock you put it?
And I changed my mind.
Celebrate the holidays at San Antonio Winery. Tour our beautiful facility and treat your friends and family to our award-winning wines. Then enjoy a delicious meal at our Madalena restaurant. Make your
Yes.
holidays memorable by visiting San Antonio Winery today.
This is a family festival with breakfast.
She's her own movie. Oh, you watch it together. What do you? Yeah, from your lap, from your flash drive. Listen, no. It's not from your flash drive.
Come and get a taste. Yes, sir. What movie? Is it plugged in?
Don't put it. She's not watching. And who will I be asking questions if I don't understand what's going on?
Listen.
Listen, have you watched the movie?
Yes.
Never mind, don't put it.
Okay.
That's why it's on your phone.
Yes.
Whispering a late-night takedown.
Daddy's watching. Then, was it arson? The judge's beachfront home up in flames.
You can hear the same burn.
Was it in retaliation for her ruling? Her husband had to jump out the window to escape the inferno. And first video, sports commentator and ex-quarterback Mark Sanchez stabbed in the stomach and breaking his silence.
The man who says he was violently attacked by Mark Sanchez.
Then, accused, charged with the brutal murders of 2 high schoolers on a camping trip. What the victim's mom is saying today.
Horror. Absolute horror.
Plus, Dance Party USA. Swifties
Yes.
take over movie theaters across America. And Fainting Spell. One after another. The high school track star who can't stop fainting.
Lay her down, honey, lay her down.
Now, Inside Edition with Eva Goldberg.
Hello and thanks for joining us. Defiant Bad Bunny, the singer and actor, hosted the season premiere of Saturday Night Live over the weekend and addressed the MAGA backlash against him performing the halftime show at the upcoming Super Bowl. He even joked everyone has 4 months to wear pants, but the Trump White House isn't amused.
Your favorite president. SNL is back out, poking fun at the president. I'm just here keeping my eye on SNL, making sure they don't do anything too mean about me. They better be careful because I know late night TV like the back of my hand. The host of the season premiere was Bad Bunny. His selection last week as the Super Bowl halftime performer is drawing intense backlash from the MAGA world, and he hit back into criticism.
I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm very happy, and I think everybody's happy about it. Even Fox News.
Bad Bunny is my favorite musician, and you should be next.
President.
The Trump White House didn't find any of it funny, reacting this would require me to waste my time watching it, a spokeswoman says. I have more entertaining things to do, like watch paint dry.
I want to talk to you about Bad Bunny. Perhaps you.
Yes!
Jennifer Lopez is speaking up for Bad Bunny, who was a special guest at her Super Bowl performance in 2019.
I'm super excited for people to see him
Yeah.
who think that, because I think they'll be pleasantly surprised, because he is his music transcends language.
Meanwhile, First Lady Melania wore a striking outfit at the ceremony to honor the U.S. Navy's 250th anniversary.
Booyah, Navy! Booyah, Navy!
Her brown leather bomber jacket over a white shirt made her a dead ringer for actress Kelly McGillis in Top Gun. And how divided is our nation right now? Well, watch what happens when Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem traveled to Chicago to review ICE operations there. Local officials wouldn't let her use the bathroom.
He's trying to kill me. For the first time, we are hearing from the 69-year-old truck driver who says he was attacked. Quarterback turned Fox Sports analyst Mark Sanchez. The bizarre incident happened while Sanchez was in Indianapolis to cover a game. And as Stephen Fabian reports, video has just surfaced of Sanchez moments after the confrontation.
It's shocking video of Mark Sanchez clutching his chest after being stabbed. The footage was obtained by the New York Post and comes as authorities in Indianapolis announced they've upgraded the charge against the Fox Sports commentator to a felony.
We were literally talking about people fighting over a parking space.
Cops say a drunken Sanchez was stabbed during a confrontation with this 69-year-old truck driver, identified as Perry Toll. Fox 59, CBS 4 in Indianapolis obtained photos of the hospitalized truck driver. Cops say Toll was collecting recyclable grease at a hotel loading dock when the clash happened. The driver told cops Sanchez turned violent during a dispute about where his truck was parked. Sanchez ended up getting pepper sprayed. The driver says when Sanchez kept coming at him, he stabbed the sports star in self-defense because he thought, quote, this guy is trying to kill me. A new video shows Sanchez moments after the stabbing as he stumbles down the sidewalk to a bar where the bartender helped the stricken star.
As I was closing, somebody was banging on the window and said that he'd been shot.
Sanchez was in Indianapolis to cover the Colts-Raiders game.
Chris Myers along with Brady Quinn, who is stepping in for Mark Sanchez.
Colleagues tried to explain his absence from the big game.
One of our team members, Mark Sanchez, was involved in an incident that, to be honest, we're all still trying to wrap our heads around.
At the height of his NFL fame for the New York Jets, Sanchez was one of America's most eligible bachelors. He posed for GQ magazine and dated Eva Longoria and supermodel Kate Upton. 5 years ago, he was a contestant on Masked Singer. Now he is in legal hot water.
Mark Sanchez is charged with felony battery, and if convicted, he faces a 1 to 6 year sentence and a $10,000 fine. Taylor Swift box office bonanza. To promote her new album, Taylor released an 89-minute movie, the official release party of a showgirl. And it's #1 at the box office, even beating The Rock's new movie. The Swifties aren't just sitting in their seats, they're taking over theaters, dancing up a storm.
Swifties flock to movie theaters for the Life of a Showgirl movie. Check out these Swifties dancing around a Taylor cutout. The 89-minute film was #1 at the box office over the weekend, raking in a jaw-dropping $46 million globally, topping one battle after another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, and The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The pop megastar had both the #1 album and #1 film, all in the same weekend. As for that song about Travis Kelce's manhood, the family-friendly version played in theaters. Meantime, we're getting our first look at Taylor helping Selena Gomez get ready for her big day. That's Taylor sitting next to the blushing bride-to-be. And Taylor is Taylor's shutting down speculation that once she's married, the music will come to a stop.
Taylor, don't tell me this is your last album.
What? No.
I just saw some fans going, well, she's going to get married and then she's going to have children.
That's a shockingly offensive thing to say.
Absolutely. It is not the last
That's
album.
not why people get married.
No, exactly.
So that they can
That's the
quit their
whole-
job.
As Taylor's showgirl media blitz continues, there's talk of her saving the embattled late-night talk shows. Tonight, she sits down with Jimmy Fallon, and on Wednesday, she'll appear on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Is a double murder mystery solved? 5 months ago, these two high schoolers were murdered while on a camping trip. Now, cops have made an arrest, and as Jim Murray reports, the suspect is being described as ice-cold killer.
Sitting in a jail cell, the man prosecutors say brutally murdered 2 teenagers on a camping trip. The 2 teens were found shot to death near a remote hiking trail in Arizona after a Memorial Day outing. I spoke with the heartbroken mom of 17-year-old Evan Clark.
Do you think it was just some random act of
Horror. Absolute horror. Teenage children.
The other victim was Evan's high school friend, 18-year-old Pandora Jolesrud. Chilling video shows the accused killer, 31-year-old Thomas Brown, being taken to Arizona's Maricopa County Jail. He's made to stand barefoot in a scanning machine that takes all his body's measurements in seconds. Brown's eerie, emotionless demeanor and ice-cold gaze as he's booked for first-degree murder is sparking comparisons with Brian Kohberger, the notorious killer of the 4 Idaho college kids. Detectives say Brown was camping near Arizona's Mount Ord with his wife and stayed behind an extra day when she went home. He told cops he spent his day flying his drone around the mountain. After the bodies of the teenagers were found, investigators say Brown called the police helpline to say he'd seen the campers and stumbled across their campsite but had not spoken to them. But detectives say his DNA was found at the crime scene. Pandora and Evan were about to start their senior year at high school in Scottsdale. Evan's mom posted heartbreaking video of her journey to the spot where the bodies were found.
Poor lost big boy. When they died, he was forced.
She says she had a bad feeling about the trip and pleaded with him to change his plans.
I asked him not to go that morning. I even offered for him money for him so he could use the weekend and go to California.
This is one of the last photos of Pandora. It was taken with her mom on Mother's Day, just 2 weeks before the murders.
The light and love and beauty she gave us will be in our hearts forever. And the darkness that she encountered on that day, when she met her killer, will not define her life.
The suspect told cops he didn't go inside the teen's SUV, but bloody gloves were found inside, and they matched the suspect's DNA. Was it arson? That's what many are asking today after a judge's beachfront mansion went up in flames. The circuit court judge had been getting death threats for weeks after ruling against President Trump regarding voter privacy laws. Now fire officials haven't ruled out foul play when it comes to the blaze.
A prominent judge's mansion goes up in flames. It's a complete loss. Thick smoke could be seen for miles. Now, the big question, was it arson? 69-year-old judge Diane Goodstein was taking a stroll along the shore in Edisto Beach, South Carolina when the fire started. Her husband jumped out a window, breaking his hip and leg. The judge's son was also injured, escaping the flames. The fire was reportedly triggered by an explosion. Investigators are at the scene, combing through the wreckage for signs of arson, if any. The judge has reportedly received numerous death threats since ruling against the Trump administration last month in a case relating to the state's 3 million registered voters. Meanwhile, Curb Your Enthusiasm actor Cheryl Hines is going where few Kennedy wives have ever gone before. She's sharing fear for her husband RFK Jr.'s life.
The moment he announced he was running, I knew our lives would never be the same.
What you doing?
Is it stressful that we didn't get service protection? I think every day somebody would say to me, "Are you worried about him getting shot? Like his father and like his uncle?" And
So
I
yeah,
was very worried about it.
She's married to the guy who's in charge of CDC. The one who's talking about
The full interview with Hines
not giving COVID.
CBS Morning.
Most runners
COVID
celebrate
immunization
when they
ceremony.
cross the finish line. She faints. Meet the cross-country runner who literally passes out over and over again.
Why are you still making her run?
A race. Les Trent tells us what's going on.
This high school track star crosses the finish line. Then she faints. She's out cold. Here she is competing in a different race. Once again, she faints, falling hard onto the track. There's more.
You must win the race,
She
Shaq.
sprints through the finish line.
I'm
Down
not
she
sure that
goes.
she wins. I don't finish.
I think she must finish the.
Here she struggles over and over to stop herself
Why
from
the
fainting,
parents not
but it's no
on that?
use. I spoke to 17-year-old Jewel Gannon. You were limp like a rag doll.
Yep.
You don't remember passing out?
No, normally I don't remember the races, and I wake up and I have people surrounding me.
The problem is so severe, she started asking people to
She
try to
don't
catch
remember
her at
the
the
race.
finish line.
I was collapsing
Maybe she's not
and hitting my
here, she's
head on the
one.
track. So then I started
Whatever
asking
happens to
different
my
teammates of
face,
mine to be
once
at
she
the finish
faints, like,
line
how
to
many
catch me
goes
so I
away?
wouldn't be hurting my head.
Out of 23 races, the team from South Dakota had passed out 18 times. So what's going on?
And
Jewel was
yes,
recently diagnosed with POTS. It's a condition that causes heart palpitations and dizziness.
My heart rate is super high anytime I'm exercising.
So the question is, why do you continue running
Okay.
track?
I have always been very competitive. I can't imagine my life without running.
Dr. Leah Cole is a neurologist at Maimonides Health in Brooklyn.
Probably while she's running, her blood pressure is high, her blood vessels are constricting, putting up a lot of resistance, and then as she's approaching the finish line and slowing down, probably she experiences a very dramatic drop in her blood pressure and her heart rate, and when it's not working properly, those things can go haywire.
Exactly.
I just love the feeling of finishing a race and knowing that I did my absolute best and I pushed my body as hard as it could go.
We should point out that Jewel has been cleared by her doctor to run. It's
Again,
estimated between 1 and 3 million people in the U.S.
when
have
she will die,
neurological
they will sue the
condition.
doctor.
The video was shocking.
Oh.
A high school football player deliberately jumping on a player on the opposing team he had just
Oh.
tackled. Now they're putting it all behind them with a handshake.
oh, that was a
It
total.
was a shocking moment that got national attention.
Oh my God.
A high school football player pancakes a rival in a move that led to a firestorm. But now, the two teams are shaking hands.
It
A
is.
gesture
I didn't
of
think he was that big.
reconciliation
That's what
as they try to put the incident
I thought
behind
it was
them.
a small
They were
person.
joined by their fathers in a show of solidarity at a restaurant in Kalamazoo, Michigan. 2 weeks
But
ago,
they will still be in
15-year-old
there.
Malachi White appears to intentionally jump on top of 15-year-old Colton Comer. Colton says he suffered a fractured spine that landed him in a wheelchair. Social media
I
took
don't think
aim
that
at the
forgive is
offending
real.
player. That kid
If he
needs
has
to
to
be put
get
in
injury like
handcuffs,
that,
was one comment.
something must have
It
gone
was
behind
100%
them.
intentional.
But hold on.
This guy needs to
But
be
the injury
charged.
from
Now
Yeah,
the
from
boys
before.
are
landed on him.
reconciled, hoping it's the
Oh,
handshake
yeah, right
that
now.
will turn a pancake into peace. They talked about it for the first time on a local radio show.
I'm tired of it. Malachi's tired, so we just want to go break.
I guess it makes
The
sense.
school says the student has received consequences consistent with the public school system, but he reportedly was not expelled.
Next, death at Yosemite. It happened as he was climbing famed El Capitan, and it was live streamed.
Oh yeah, this one was filming. So
Heartbroken mom and brother want the world to know.
no, he was filming, but he was filming, live streaming. So whoever was watching actually saw him die.
And Shania
When he
Twain.
died.
Inside Edition with Eva
But
Pilgrim.
the person that
We'll
was
be right
filming,
back.
the person that saw him die.
No, I think he set up his camera. But he sets the camera to film himself, but then the camera is streaming live to Facebook or whatever. So I think he had an accident somehow. So,
At Humana, we believe your health care should evolve with you, and part of that evolution means choosing the right Medicare plan for you. Humana can help. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you'll have to pay a deductible for each. A Medicare supplement plan pays for some or deductibles, but They may have higher monthly premiums and no prescription drug coverage. Humana Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans include medical coverage plus prescription drug coverage with $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions. All plans include coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And there's a cap on your out-of-pocket costs. To see if Humana plans are available in your area, simply call the number on your screen or visit our website. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends on December 7th, so call now. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
AAA, the most important thing is family. Join our family and discover auto coverage that's as individual as you are, priced just right for your journey. Call 844-AAA Insurance or visit AAA.com for auto insurance quote today.
We love California, but we love Californians even more. 60 countries in one state and the music of 200 languages. At Covered California, we believe every single Californian deserves healthcare that works. So let us haggle. Let us cut through the confusion. We're not a health insurance company. We're in it for you. Because we are here for the love of Californians. Covered California.
Ensuring life's journey and experiences along the way. Select. We're always with you.
Yes, sir.
We know this was an inside job.
If I had not written anything, that means that time you have gone like that. I know I was reminded constantly, talking about it every time. Sending messages. But that time it was used.
Death at Yosemite. An experienced climber was scaling the El Capitan rock formation when he fell. Now, his heartbroken mother tells Inside Edition she can't wake up from what feels like a horrible nightmare.
A nationally prominent rock climber is going down El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. Suddenly, he plummets to his death. 23-year-old Baylin Miller's horrific fall was captured during a live stream by an amateur photographer. Now, his grieving mom Janine and brother Dylan are speaking out.
My skull is shattered. It's shattered. Nothing's gonna fill it ever.
As a mom, did you worry about him climbing? Did you worry you were going to get a call like this someday?
Every day that he was out climbing, I worried about him.
El Capitan is one of the world's most challenging climbs. The vertical rock formation is made up of pure granite and rises 3,000 feet from base to summit.
He made the summit of one of the greatest climbs. I want people to focus on that, not how he died, but what he's accomplished in his short life.
Baylin's family is honoring his memory with a special tribute.
Or is that all
you have to now show to us, guys, if you can.
We all put glitter on our faces and paint our nails black to honor him, because that's the silly things that he would do. And I'm so proud of him.
Baylin Miller's death follows two others at the park this year. When we come back, Shania Twain and Sabrina Carpenter bring down the house in sparkly Daisy Dukes.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by...
Yeah, we're making progress. We like eating better. But I worry we need to do more to avoid another heart attack. I just wanted to ask our doctor about Repatha.
Repatha plus a statin lowers LDL-C. Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site. Ask about Repatha.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
Guilt has the designers that get your heart racing. At Insider Prices, new.